Bleh. Bleh, it's after reaching that time. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It's a bittersweet one, because by the time I stream again, I'm gonna be officially 30. That's weird. It's a weird thing. But what's interesting is that it doesn't feel that weird, which in and of itself feels weird. Oh well. So I figured what better way to celebrate such a day than to play one of my most favorite games ever. Give me just a bit and we will get this going. Alright, get that to that. And without further ado, Pikmin 2. It's me. Now you might notice it might look a little bit different if you've ever played it. That's because I have decided to overclock my GameCube. Henrico, who's that? I don't know. So, I've mentioned before, and I'll say it again, Pikmin 2 is one of my most favorite games. I don't know why the erase button is way over there. Hey, welcome. So, I'm gonna load up the file, let us start up a new one, and while it does the intro cutscene, there's no real dialogue in this, it's all like, you know, subtitles. You can just watch right there. So, this playthrough is going to be interesting, because I am doing two types of challenges in this. Challenge 1 is one that I've been doing a lot whenever I play this game. No death run. By the end of the game, there will be 0 Pikmin deaths. However, that does mean that I will be utilizing reset. Because, some of the later levels can be pretty unforgiving. So if I wind up losing, I feel like I'm like talking very loud to talk over the game, so I'm just going to take these off and I'll put them on once gameplay actually begins. So, like I said, it's going to be 2 types of challenges, no deaths, and 2 in-game weeks. I have a time limit that I'm giving myself. I don't know what the consequence will be if I fail this, but 14 in-game days. I'm going to get all 201 treasures, fully fill out the Piklopedia, 100% it. I've managed to do it once, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully Pikmin 4 will have helped me out to kind of figure this stuff out and like how to best play through the game. And if it didn't, then I'll do my best. It doesn't mean I won't be taking my time in certain zero-time areas, like in caves. So yeah, in short, the plot of Pikmin 2 is, the freight company that Olimar works for, did the capitalism thing and took out a big loan, but they went to the wrong people who are very predatory and can't get out of the contracts, and now they are $10,000 in debt. Luckily, the planet Olimar was trapped on, haha, totally not Earth, is absolutely loaded with a bunch of scrap that they can sell for treasure. A simple bottle cap is worth $100 to them. I'm gonna be I know it's called Pocos, but I'm calling them dollars because that's easier. I will probably revert back to calling it Pocos soon. So that rust bucket of a ship not only can talk, which is better than Olimar's much more sleek ship. So yeah, beer bottle cap, like I said, worth $100. That's more than a year's salary, which is insane because not only does that put it into scope that like 100 of those gold coins is an entire year's salary stated by, you know, the CEO of the company. Louie! Ah, yes. The bastard. And even though you just spent you Olimar just spent 30 days on this planet, like, having a terrible time trying to survive. Now he has to go back for corporate reasons. And also because if he does that, he should be able to make enough to buy back his ship. Alright. I forgot to do one quick thing. That one's loading. Why is the gamma for this so high? Is it supposed to be this bright? I don't think it's supposed to be this bright. It's just a Pikmin there already. I've actually never seen that. As many times I've replayed this game, I've never seen a Pikmin just laying there. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louie is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He's not responding via his communicator. He's either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louie before he freezes to death in the cold of the planet. Hold on, I need to, like, tweak something, because this is egregiously bright. This sort of thing. There we go. There's gotta be, like, a graphic setting just, like, lower the brightness. Let's see, texture scaling mode. Yeah, I had to enter the debug menu of my totally legit GameCube to do this. I mean, come on, there's gotta be just like a brightness setting, right? Or it could be bloom. So we actually... Ooh. Oh! Scattering is fine. There we go, bloom intensity decrease. That looks better. Will the video uploaded in? Nice. Glad you did. Did I end up navigating Switch 2? We will talk... I will talk about that in a bit. Right now, I am just trying to get the... Aha! Can't adjust it too much or else it won't look right, but I think that this should help it to look better. Yes, that does look a lot better already. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wait a moment. Look! Alright, that one red Pikmin a freak, obviously. Would these be Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them quickly. Press B to call them with your whistle, Captain Olimar. Use the B emoji. You can also hold the B emoji to make the sound of your whistle carry farther, remember? Friends acquired. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Why is there only 5? I thought you had like 300 of them. You end up getting one of the midnight launch for GameStop. Nice. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold the A emoji, the green one, to grab a Pikmin and release to throw it. I did it. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just re-established my communications link with Louie. If anyone has any suggestions for the ship voice, then go right ahead, because I don't know if I'm entirely sold on New York ship. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press the Y emoji to communicate with him. I'm quite interested in the details of his condition. There is also like a lot of the ship speaking at the beginning part, so we'll get to that in a second. There he is, the rat bastard. Louie, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? You didn't say anything, you just kind of stared at me, but I'm gonna take that as you're good. And it looks like you're nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press start/pause to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. If you need instructions on how to get through the hotel, check out the enclosed instruction booklet. Yep, got a map. So, Switch 2, I was not able to acquire one for myself, unfortunately. Because the pre-orders were out and I don't really do midnight launches, so Switch 2 just wasn't happening, so I'm gonna be like going out to see if I can find one every now and then. Probably either early next week, or I don't know when. But considering I didn't manage to get a pre-order, I do not expect to be able to get one for like probably a solid month or two, if I had to guess. I don't know, maybe I can snag them as soon as they're like delivered if I figure out what their delivery schedule is. And, you know, I have to go through throngs of people to do that, but still. Louie, the odd object before you appears to be one of... excuse me. One of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Glad you're enjoying it, though. Eventually we'll get it, and you'll know that we get it, because odds are, first thing that'll happen is we do a Mario Kart video. So, I don't know if their GameCube selection is open yet. So I couldn't do Pikmin 2 off of that, which probably would have wound up being the Wii version anyway, which is inferior, if you ask me. This is the GameCube version. Like I said, I'm just currently overclocking my GameCube right now to make sure to... Who knew that the GameCube had 4K graphics in it already? Haha, definitely not made by Henrico Magnifico, who does really good work with making 4K textures for GameCube games. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with the A emoji. We're not gonna do that yet because I want to get flower Pikmin. Because the leaf Pikmin are annoying. Oh yeah, also the remake, like, made a lot of products, because it's funny how much product placement there is in this game, but it, like, turned everything generic. It's kind of funny, but also kind of sad, because, like, it's supposed to be a Duracell battery, you know. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because it's where you crash-landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press the L mode to hear the camera controls. Good luck. Yep, there's Olimar. So, fun fact. That noise that just played This game came out when I was like 9. When I was around that age, I was kind of easily scared. That noise, that little jingle, that minor key jingle, freaked me out so much when I was younger. Louie, the sprout that recently emerged is emitting a strange light and swaying hypnotically. According to Olimar's exploration report, pick the damn Pikmin. It's in the name, you dumbass. Maybe I shouldn't have done the one with the post-processing effect. Just saying. Honestly, I should have taken a look between them. I only really checked the menu. Sorry to hear that. Thanks. You think your GameStop dev had extras? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to really expect. They could easily run out by the time I get there. They could get another shipment by the time I get there. As long as I get it and the Mario Kart thing at the same time, then we're good. Also, I'm not a huge fan of how the day one thing isn't in the actual corner of the widescreen. Oh yeah, I forgot that there was a, I forgot that overclocking the GameCube lets you, What is this? What is this animation? This isn't... Hold on, I've never actually tried hitting the up or down of the D-pad. Louie, no, you can't do that! Who's stepping in that arm motion have been illegal since the 1940s? Does Olimar do the same thing? Okay, Olimar just looks like he's headbanging. Louie definitely does not look like he's headbanging. Louie makes it look like he's not beating the allegations. I mean, he is a bastard, but like, I didn't know it was that much of a bastard. Sheesh. Louie, you can't be doing that, come on! People are saying that there's a surprising amount of Switch 2s in stock still. Maybe I'll go out this weekend to try then. This was expected. Yeah, right, because I mean, people kind of, I think, expected there to be like a Switch and, or like a Wii situation, considering Wii's were very hard to come by back when that came out in 06, and Switches were getting scalped left and right because of all the, you don't know how bad I'm refraining from mashing the up and down of the D-pad to stop Louie from, that particular motion. But I digress. The fact that it also cuts out the sound too is hilarious. Okay, it doesn't think he's stomping if you overclock it to 60 FPS. It is, but there's only 3 games. There are Wind Waker, F-Zero GX, and one other one. And Soul Calibur 2, those are the only ones available. So is it just those 3, or is there a 4th one that you don't remember? Because now that you mentioned it, that is correct. Like, I definitely remember that now. I mean, Wind Waker, okay, that kind of makes sense. This is, I believe, roughly when Wind Waker came out back in 2003? Yeah, because I think Wind Waker came out a year after Sunshine, which was also in early summer. I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo's been giving a weird amount of focus to F-Zero. Come on, Pikmin, bloom to a flower already. We gotta wait again for all the rest of the leaves to bloom. Look at this old guy. You just want to pat him on the head and, like, give him a little treat, like a slice of cheese or something. Louie, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. Stare. You can use the C emoji to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad or even direct their movement. You can disband your squad with the X emoji. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Louie, my senses have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? Oh god, think alive. The stare of a pair of dumbasses. Or at least we get the area soundtrack now. Pikmin 2's tutorial segment is a little lengthy. Luckily, day 1 goes on until you collect the first treasure, so not that big of a deal. The onion injected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients and breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul into the onion, and further propagate the species. Does that mean that the onion is a female? Which is technically what he's just saying. Viewing Olimar's report, it seems repeatedly tapping A the A emoji lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. It's a bit difficult to say when you're trying to talk fast. Pluck Pikmin sprouts. The sprouts part not so much, but pluck Pikmin absolutely. So this is a case of a sequel game that pretty much improves on the original in every way. You got more Pikmin types. Pikmin are a lot more responsive. They clip into things a little bit easier so they don't just like bounce off of things and go inert. Overall, it's not only that, but you run faster, the movement's a little bit better, the camera doesn't seem to swing as violently, and of course there's the overclocking. Which I will try to keep this as faithful as possible, just keep it to the, the 30 FPS version. I don't know what those little lag spikes are, I'm pretty sure that the original didn't do that. Why does it need 15? That and also Olimar and Louie can actually fight. There are some enemies that are more of a pain to fight with Pikmin than without. Which will result in me fighting them with the captains. If I don't use purples. Alright, they're already getting to phase 1. Well, phase 2, really. You might notice there's already a water hazard over there. And pathfinding is generally just better. And you get purple Pikmin, so combat encounters are comedically fast. I know there's a couple of mods for Pikmin 2. Not that anybody would do that, though. Nintendo would not approve. But I've heard they exist anyway. Shame on them. What's wrong with that?
Louie.
I didn't think that was that precarious. Yeah. So officially, I'm going to be terming this speed walk, because it's definitely not a speed run. Speedrunners, I think, can get through this entire game in less than a week. Like an in-game week. I love the detail of, like, hearing all the, like, gears and mechanisms, like, cranking and creaking in the ship. Really gives the sense that, like, it's kind of a trash can. You appear lost. Try pressing the Y emoji to change leaders and combine your wits and strengths. If an object blocking your path won't budge when pushed, try compressing it with weight. I know, I'm not lost. Okay, we're almost through this. The game will pick up a lot more once we actually get through this. And although I am going to be waiting for the purple Pikmin that you get in the first cave to to Alta Flower. So, like I said, day 1 and day 2 are going to be a little on the slow side. However, I also don't intend on reading out the Piclopedia items. Probably until, like, I might do, like, 1 reading of it per stream, like, near the end. But I do have every intention at the end of the stream to go and play Night Rain. Gently, one at a time. Okay. Now they're all clear. Now we're good. I believe Pikmin 2 also did away with Pikmin tripping, which was always a huge pain. We did it! We reunited! We beat the game! Captain Olimar, Louie, you are reunited at last! This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that through your combined wits... You must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything. Correct? Yeah. More tutorials. And if carrying an enemy or something that completely fills up, Pikmin don't, like, go, "Aw, I can't carry it," for, like, 3 seconds and then rejoin you. Powered out because of a big storm came through. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully your power is restored soon, but I know how storms are, and I know that doesn't happen. Yeah, so I have every intention after this of going and playing Night Rain. As there's a couple things that I wanted to do because of... I played a little bit of it off stream, and I gotta say, it's a good time. I think the post-processing effects might be... It's actually able to play some Siege now. I'm impatient, so we are no longer waiting for the red Pikmin to get full flowers. I believe this is also a change in the sequel. Carrying treasures actually alters the music as you carry it. Mistaken, this requires 35. One thing I think this game got right is that it all 4 levels, because there's 4 maps in this, besides all the caves. Every level has 4, or rather, all 4 levels each correspond to 1 season. this, the Valley of Repose, is obviously winter. Awakening Wood is spring. Look at that. See if we've got a caution on it. It's a D battery. Courage reactor. $280? That's almost 3 times the yearly salary. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Which is so funny how that's basically retconned in Pikmin 4. Do you have to be revving your motorcycle, my guy? I'm surprised the mic doesn't pick that up. I'm very surprised the mic doesn't pick that up. Anyway, they retconned that. I can still hear the motorcycle driving down the road. That's ridiculous. But, I just completely lost my train of thought. Whatever. Oh, they retconned that. On my current thinking, it's actually an algorithm designed by a guy that we meet in Pikmin 4. Leave it to me to think of catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hokotate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. I'm gonna go tell it. Are you guys seeing these, like, brain hiccups that happen every now and then? The game just freezes for a half second. Anyway. Oh, I do also want to update. My schedule for what I'm streaming is always something to change, and in this case, I know I said I was going to do Mario Sunshine after this, provided I didn't get a Switch 2 to show off a little bit of Mario Kart World. But I totally forgot that Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 were coming out. I really don't want to get caught by spoilers. Okay, he has a voice, but I can't really imitate it. Found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our effort depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hunt regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. Oh, whoa, hey, that doesn't exist. Hold on. Enjoy the music of the map screen for just a second. I need to... Windows noises, yeah. Not do that. That's a very easy setting for that. Anyway, back to it. So, back to the Valley of Repose. Even though, like, letters have this weird bloom effect to them, it's strange. It's probably a post-processing thing. I'll mess this a bit more before next stream, visually, just to kind of get the experience to be correct. Good morning, workers! Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? Wow, ain't that a poignant statement. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. If the onion is supposed to be like the female of this, then them climbing inside it's got really unfortunate implications, doesn't it? No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press the A emoji to call them out. Make sure you hit that A emoji and call the Pikmin out on Twitter.com. That didn't exist when this game came out. I don't even think MySpace existed when this game came out. Ain't that weird. It is, like, I didn't think about it until right now, but it is such a peculiar thing to be like, oh yeah, the very idea of social media was non-existent until recently, so recent in human history that it's within one generation, and it's already so heavily ingrained that it's hard to, like, imagine without it. Louie, you dolt! Why are you just standing there?
Louie.
What's neat too is that this game actually gives an audio signifier that, like, hey, by the way, you're playing as Louie because the music has a swing beat all of a sudden. And it just seamlessly transitions between both of them. Like, this game just has so many good design choices in it. Alright, we're gonna let these Pikmin just get up to bud form, and even then just most of them, like the last 6, I'm not gonna worry about. Now, one thing that later Pikmin games did that I think is a good thing is that they made the Leaf Pikmin a lot faster. Because there is a particular... Oh, there's another 5 up there. Even knows that. Pikmin 2, happy Friday! Happy Friday indeed. Yes, it is peak, isn't it? Like I said, this game just does so many things right with Pikmin in general that, like, it's almost kind of amazing that Pikmin 3 felt so different. But I also can totally understand making the captains a little bit weaker so that it's not just like, oh yeah, they're just, the captains are actually kind of overpowered in this game. I will say I think that one of the biggest detractors of Pikmin 4 is how little... Because I think I talked about this before, but, like, the Pikmin themselves are almost an afterthought in Pikmin 4. I missed the crusty icons from the original. It's really cool to see the new ones that never had a good look. Well, you see, I am currently overclocking my GameCube, so that's how I'm able to achieve such immense fidelity to the point where it's practically 4K textures. What's that? Who's Henrico? I've never heard of him. Definitely didn't make this awesome texture pack. What's funny too is that, like, the Bud Pikmin right there, that is from the original game, just upscaled. That's one of the newer Pikmin renders. You can see the difference. Like, look at the eyes. Like, this Pikmin is just, like, honed in. This Pikmin is ready to kill. Everyone's just like, hey, how you doing? Fancy seeing you here. Also, I'm playing the versus mode with your buds. Yeah, versus... I never actually got to play the versus mode against anyone. So that's just an experience that I never got to have. But, like, I've gone into it just to kind of mess around and see what happens in it, and it's I can see how it would be a lot of fun. I think they've actually made the PvP aspect of it a lot better. Kill? Thank you. Okay, so noted. I can't... This does not let me button mash nearly as easily as I would like to. 35? I think it's just the specific game controller that I'm using though. You guys keep wailing on that. And who won or lost, Lauren and Louie had the goofiest faces. I know, right? And then, like, if you beat, then if whoever beat the other one enough times, if one of them beats the other enough times, then the faces actually change a second. I think there's 3 tiers of faces that just get, like, more and more, like, deformed and trollish, or absolutely enraged. It's great. Alright, deliver the crushed soda can! Name is Utter Scrap. Already almost halfway to 10%. Like I said, I'm feeling impatient. We're not going to wait around for these to sprout. Or to bloom, rather. That soda can has a soul. You saw its face. Market X. I mean, the Pikmin have faces too. So what does that mean about that? Honestly, I might switch to a different controller before committing to like later levels. This is alright for the beginning of it, but like the fact that I can't button mash as well as I want to is it's a game controller. It's just a USB one on my totally legit GameCube system. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when my voice decided to quit. When masked, their might is ferocious. Louie, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you're failing your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. This will be just another tutorial thing that's exactly the same thing that happened before. The sea emoji is useful for swarming Pikmin around treasure and enemies, or making them march in a line.
Louie.
Yeah, Louie knows all about marching. Louie, I told you, don't do that. They outlawed that in the 40s. Pikmin. Again, as I explained, and I will explain it again, because it's a very notable thing. Even though I've called this my favorite game ever, for a time, that little chord, that like scare chord almost, combined with like wah, wah. Louie tweaking as per usual. You say like you're not the biggest Louie super fan. How are you a fan of the bastard TN? I mean, granted, Pikmin 2, the sheer depths of his bastardness weren't really prevalent. Actually, no, that's wrong. They are. You just don't really see it until until you get the secret cutscene for beating challenge mode. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What's wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod, too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Anyway, that scare chord combined with the, like, weirdly, with the like, weird warbling noise that the hole makes. 9-year-old me did not like that. 9-year-old me did not like that at all. It was fine hearing it as an ambient noise, but as soon as it did it with that, nah. Didn't like it. Ooh, something was weird with that. It's like theorized or implied in 2, then we saw him get worse in 3, and then in 4 he has taken on the full mantle of bastard. He comes out of nowhere, too. Intriguing. My heat sense says, hold on, I need a beverage. Ow. There's like no water left in this. I mean, it wasn't really theorized. You get to see it. And the cutscene's literally called Louie's Dark Secret. Intriguing. My heat senses indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, check out the enclosed instruction book. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. I'm really enjoying the close-ups. Oh yeah, the 4K textures are actually, like, ruining... Like, you shouldn't be able to see the seams of the level right there. That should just be all darkness back there. And you gotta help us. Yummy skybox. Yeah, really. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hole. I do not think beasts will be worth much. Yeah, I think I gotta do the non-post-processing edition of this. And Friday, it's Pikmin 2 time. That it is! One of my most favorite games of all time. It's an orange! Whoa, you can... I don't know what's up with the textures, but you can see the wireframe through the texture on the left. Maybe the 4K texture is a mistake. I love citrus lumps. I wonder if any of the other treasures have that wireframe visible. Seriously, that actually kind of like this looks fine. The quenching emblem. Expect a lot of product placement in this stream series. Loving the treasure names so much. Oh yeah, the treasure names are an absolute treasure. No, and I don't intend to, but thank you for asking. Your favorite is the Jiggle? I don't remember that treasure. What kind of is every copy of Pikmin 2 personalized? I remember the Wiggle Noggin, but that's not that one. This hole appears to be quite deep. Hint, hint. Not hint, hint. Nudge, nudge? No, euphemism indicator. My senses indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Potentially also a euphemism indicator. She might need to shave. Louie, you do recall camera controls, correct? Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then climb on in. It was like a flan or jello, might have been in the den of the giant bread bug. The treasures in the giant bread bug lair specifically were a sunny side up egg, a slice of deli ham, and there's something else I think a donut. Well, we'll get to see it later on anyway. The Glutton's Kitchen is probably one of the first of the perplexing pool dungeons I go to because of the, because this game is this game's also almost kind of like a Metroidvania because of the items screen. Each of these 12 icons is an upgrade. And some of them are just resistance to elements. Those are very good. Look, I don't get it either, but no, I have not had new chocolate meat, and like I said, I don't intend, I'm sorry, but I don't want more. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Look! There's the former USSR. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Yep, it takes exactly 101. Just to drive the point home. Charge! Get him! Oh, get him! Okay, the post-processing effects actually look really good for that cutscene. Astounding! Flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly it is warmer down here than above. Look, Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. Another euphemism. I'm chock full of them. Find the flowers of death? Oh, it's deadly nightshade. Anyway, let's get these corpses back. I'm sure whatever just happened is fine. Purple's my beloved. Yes, indeed. So, I mentioned earlier in the stream, but this is actually going to be a two-pronged challenge run of Pikmin 2. The first challenge is one that I've completed before, and it's, you know, the easy, you know, 0 Pikmin deaths by the end of it, which means if a Pikmin does die, I will reset. And when I do reset, I'm going to have to do a short workout. I'm so confident that's not going to happen in the first stream, though, that I haven't even set that up. You know, just like if I would die in Bloodborne, or like I was to do a Dark Souls 2 stream, then I would set that up so like, oh, okay, if I die in Dark Souls 3, I gotta do a workout, so I better not die. How's that possible? I've done it. This is like the, I mean, in all honesty, this is like the easiest Pikmin game to get a no-death run. The other games, it's practically impossible. Pikmin 1 is actually a lot more plausible than you think it is. I'm sure that's fine. I'll come back to get them tomorrow. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Ignore the fact that Pikmin besides that are not blue Pikmin should die in contact with water. It doesn't matter here. Forget about it. Forget about it. That was from 4. Oh yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah. The pudding one was from 4. I was playing Pikmin when you first started watching my stream, but don't remember if it was 1 or 4. It was 2023. That would have been Pikmin 1. Pikmin 4 didn't come out until last year, 2024. But I played Pikmin 1 back in 23. Come on, lads, put your backs into it. I mean, come on, you're over half the weight of it. Surely you can drag it all the way over this way. But anyway, the second prong of the 2-prong challenge run of this is that I'm going to be finishing this within 14 in-game days. A lot faster than Pikmin 1, where I think I got to, like, 16 days? Pikmin 1 is really difficult, unless you're a speedrunner and know exactly what to do. So I'm calling this a speed walk. It's quick, even if I'm going to be kind of taking my time in the caves a little bit. Yeah, just gonna wait for the purple Pikmin to flower because, oh my goodness, they're slow, and I don't want to have to deal with slow Pikmin. At least as little as possible.
Louie.
Louie, just because we're underground in a timeless magnetosphere does not mean that you can make these strange motions. Like I told you, they outlawed that in the 40s. That purples are so worth it too. Exactly. And plus, like, you don't actually get nectar until after this day anyway. I'm not necessarily rushing to get the 10K done. Mostly because as soon as you get the 10K done, no matter where you are, it will immediately end the rest of the day. Unfortunately, I don't have, like, a guide or anything, and I'm going entirely off of memory of roughly how much treasures are worth that you can get in dungeons. Like, I know the shower room in the Perplexing Pool has, like, over 1,000 in treasure in it. So, like, whenever I do, that has to be, like, the last thing I do in a day, and I can't really be going for much else after that. There they are. Look at these lads. They're chonkers. They did the sumo thing. Amazing. A purple Pikmin. It says here its name is Reggie Fils-Aimé. It has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers? Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Like a secret green Pikmin you get if you beat the game in less than 5 days. It also unlocks the gun, so you can just shoot creatures instead of needing to use Pikmin against them. Even Flower, they're still very, like, slow. Look at that, the strength of 160 Pikmin. Wait, I just realized I love you for being passionate and determined to do difficult things in this criminally underrated masterpiece of a game. Is Pikmin 2 underrated? I thought almost everybody loved Pikmin 2. Like, anybody who's played it is just like, oh yeah, no, it's like the best in the series. Pikmin in general. Fair enough. Fair enough. Unfortunately, I will say this kind of saves, in my opinion, the worst for last. I really am not a fan of Pikmin 3. The Spherical Atlas. There's a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this sphere, retrieving data. Error. I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Use the menu to access the Explorer kit on the radar screen with the L emoji. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. The newer ones have too much tutorial. I want to discover things before it's information. I mean, honestly, this game has a bit of a lengthy tutorial segment, depending on how... Well, this game has a very tell, don't show tutorial segment in day one. Like, you're told all of the button functions immediately. And yet it doesn't tell you they can press and hold R to get, like, an over-the-shoulder view. Or that, like, if you're holding a Pikmin, you can hit left and right in the D-pad to swap the color of Pikmin. But I have to be careful in doing that because otherwise it might go into 60 FPS overclock. And you can hit up and down to switch between flower, leaf, and bud. There are 5 total Hey Pikmin games. The 4 numbered entries and Hey Pikmin. I always love when there's like a second group that makes the exact same noise but doesn't play for like a second. I love that. It's a motorcycle! Louie hopping like you want to be Luigi. If you know, you know. And just like that, we've already paid off almost 10% of the debt. I mean, Pikmin 4 having a lengthy tutorial is a little bit justified because the game's not actually about the Pikmin, the game is about Ochi. Pikmin are secondary in their own title. And it's such a shame. You've done well! You've successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. Now there was too much choice you had, you've reached the end of the cave. You must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in- I'm destroying my vocal cords with a New York accent. You're so disinterested in the dog. Yeah, that's... I can understand. Like I said, Ochi took the entire spotlight. He's a neat mechanic, but when you can play the entirety of a Pikmin game without using a single Pikmin, it's not a Pikmin game anymore. Granted, you can also beat the game with just the Pikmin and rarely using Ochi. It just makes the game a lot harder. But... yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to do a challenge run of that just with Pikmin and not Ochi. Like, feeble Ochi run. Can use him to, like, transport things, but you can't use him to fight. Or, like, carry around the Pikmin or anything. You're still there, just raging in Siege. Yep, that sounds about right. I mean, you're playing Siege. Come on, man. I could do, like, the... like, fake Half-Life scientist voice, like the Dr. Coomer from the Half-Life VR by the AI Self-Aware series. I could do that voice decently well, I feel. I shall send the report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Hello, Olimar. Nah, it doesn't feel right. The ship is supposed to have, like, personality to it. We gotta stick with New York. The New York is just better. If anybody has any suggestions for what sort of voice to give the ship, I am all ears. Olimar and Louie, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable! You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. No matter how long it takes, you will eventually pay off this debt. And we're not going back until you do. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady, I say, even though I know that I'm already going for a 2-week win. Another thing I love about 2 is that we're technically revisiting the same areas from 1, just revamped or changed because of the seasons. Very true. The only area that we don't get to is the Forest Navel. But that's technically revisited just by the fact of the caves in general, since the Forest Navel was a cave. Valley Repose is the only completely original area. They did pretty good with it. I kind of wish that there was a 5th area too, but better that they don't go too hard with it. Guanum from Light in the Faces of Evil would be an interesting approach. Ooh. I'll try it the next time a dialogue box comes up, but we'll see. That might be a little spicy. So by the time I'm done streaming this game, this will be consistent sets of zeros. Just saying. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt was as happy Hoko takes savings and loan after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So, I don't know how to, like, make his voice sound chubbier, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna go for, like, haha, I'm a hoity-toity rich person. Haha. Anyway, Awakening Wood, otherwise known as the Forest of Hope, but now it's spring! There's gonna be cherry blossom petals, because, you know, that's ubiquitous around the world. Yeah! Presence Mail is so hilarious as the days go on, especially when he feels panicked like the loan sharks. Yeah, it's a shame because we're not really gonna get to see too much of it because of how fast I'm gonna do this. Like, there was an entire subplot where he, like, lives under the bridge because of debt collectors after him. Good morning. It should please you to know that the purple Pikmin, Your Majesty, gathered his minions have seized the island of Korodai. Good morning. It should please you to know the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. There is no time. You must go. Your sword is enough. Stand in the ring of lights below me and press the A emoji to call the purple Pikmin out. I'm, like, trying to envision it with that, like, weird drawn-out animation the CDI has. Look alive, Louie. We've got treasure to get. So, in case you don't know... That's bad. That's actually really bad. That's really, really bad. Shit, now is not the time. That Pikmin is about to die. It's okay. As long as we don't progress out of this text box, he's fine. Louie, has Olimar instructed you on the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? The birds are singing. Isn't it beautiful? The Pikmin form groups in tutorial, which we've already discussed. Grabbing Pikmin with that will cause them to group by color for the bonus lesson. After grabbing a Pikmin like that, you can... Oh, it does actually explain that. I forgot. This is the first time you have heard this. I remember to properly train new employees. I saved him. So it's a small detail, but it's one that I think they make work very, very well. Pikmin that are in a creature's mouth when it tries to eat them but then dies, stay there until after the death animation is done and then they're released. What the heck? Alright, a whole bunch of free net. You can see the wireframe in that again. Okay, the advanced textures were a mistake. I will be going back to, like, the... Oh, I can't already. Glint Beetle, actually. I've been completely ignoring the text. Wow, I completely and utterly... That's embarrassing, I'm sorry. I have ruined this playthrough now. Are the spectral bits available yet? They are. Careful of the water. Ah, what's happening? Oh, jeez. Start raging, but then start getting nasty headshots. How does that work in Siege? You're using your anger to fuel yourself. You're channeling the power of the dark side. It seems in your anger. Olimar, we have a problem. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. Pikmin hate number fast 100. Didn't you note that no more than one... Ah. I'm like losing it and halfway going to Half-Life Scientist. I'm down for any other ideas, but I gotta go back to New York. Did you note that no more than 100 Pikmin will venture onto the planet at once? But I currently observe only 95 on the surface. Could there be wild Pikmin somewhere? Oh, no, don't. And the, like, oh, we've grown the flower thing is so much faster now as well. I think there's... Aha! Here's the flint beetle! Wait, 100 purple Pikmin versus 1 billion lions. Probably the lions? Once they would feel the Pikmin on them, they just kind of lick that area and then, like, wind up eating, like, 20 of them per lick. Look at that. 10% of debt already recovered. We're doing good, lads. I have to remember to hit left so I don't accidentally overclock my GameCube. Was there anything up here? Honey Wisp. Bonk. Alright, they can all hang out. People will never starve again! Why are you just standing here doing nothing? There we go. This gate needs a lot of Pikmin power to tear it down, so... What am I doing? There's so much nectar. What? I should just be plucking these, not waiting. That red Pikmin is such a Luigi, but it was a purple one that wasn't doing anything. Luigi. So glad that it takes a lot less. Did I just see one of the berries pop? I think I saw one of the berries pop. I'm a little upset about that. Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra-spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me another specimen. Yeah, the berries are popping. That's actually rather sad. I gotta remember, this isn't like the later Pikmin games where you can just set a small group aside to do things. You gotta kind of get them all going. I just need to get the first dose so that I can find more out in the wild. Captain Olimar, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. So what if it's science? We can call it potions. Behold the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing down on the D-pad. When necessary, I can produce one bottle of spray from 10 berries. By the end of the game, you're probably going to have like 20 of them because you're not going to wind up using it because you're going to be like, oh, what I want to use it, I want to save it. It's not a terrible lot that you can do on day 3. Can't do that. And there's actually a trick here. Normally, you can't get this treasure up here until you get yellow Pikmin. But if you get to the right spot... I've done it before. I know I have. It's possible. Oh, no! Oh, I had it. I had it. It's like only possible with purple Pikmin. There's another skip that you can... Yes! Got it! Nothing left doing, so... You see the eye in the flowers, get it so bad as a kid. Yeah. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough treasure. Biological senses are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound senses are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Senses are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? And yeah, unless you know exactly what to look for, those Kirby Chrysanthemums can really just kind of... They can surprise you. Yep, you're not supposed to get this until a lot later. Alright. Now, as soon as I see the counter go up from the Creeping Chrysanthemum delivery, then we can hop on in. I can't believe purple was yellow all along. Yeah. Okay, did they already get there? Like, am I waiting for no reason? You know, I should have just been a little more patient. A hole of beasts! I feel like that sound is different. I don't know why. Seeing the boundaries of the level just throws me off every time. Post-processing edition was a mistake. Why do I only have 50? Okay, how many Pikmin did I have? 147? I think I had 147. They all should have been back at base. They should have been fine. The game already saved going the other way, so if this run is already borked, it's gonna be a shame. Those are the wild Pikmin that don't actually, like, matter, per se. Okay, they're still there. They're still there. Do I need all these Pikmin? No. Am I having all these Pikmin with me? Yes. Okay, unfortunately, we are now wasting time. Yep, so you can also kind of hear the water splashing. There's apparently a way to bypass that gate. I don't know what it is. And that's a little bit too much sequence breaking for me. Where are we at? Okay. Alright, take two, for real this time. Now later on, I'm not going to be so brazen as to just wander around with my entire Pikmin force. Especially in certain areas like the subterranean complex. Hey, that was lethal! Nope, don't carry anything back yet. We have to make sure this place is safe. Unlike Pikmin 1, where like if a Pikmin got caught by anything, it's like a guaranteed death sentence. So glad that's not the case in Pikmin 2. Skyway's throwing you off. It's throwing me off too! Like, I didn't know that it was gonna be like that. Like, I started the game and looked at the menu screen, and I was like, oh yeah, this looks fine. Like, I didn't actually try out any of the game with the texture pack in. Okay. Oh. I can't actually go down with it any further than it facing the screen. Never mind, I was gonna, like, do like, oh, Konami. That's it for the sublevel, right? I didn't hear the noise that normally plays. -3 out of 10. Not enough shockers at the Summer Game Fest. Oh, is that today? I thought that was tomorrow. I really thought the Summer Games Fest was tomorrow. Unless it's like all week. It's all weekend, isn't it? Like just started today. think that's the case. I thought that it was tomorrow. This one is probably bugs. Yes, please do not spoil reveals. I appreciate you not spoiling. Because I would like to, see it myself. I'm at least aware of, like, the things that showed up in, like, the state of play that, like, some people are kind of unhappy about, but they're, you know, people are also making fun of those people because, like, it doesn't have, if it's not GTA or if it doesn't have a ball or a gun in it. Hey. More purples. Elmo's Number Adventure sequel? Oh, jeez! Now they can count to 2! Oh, that's the most anticipated game of the year! I can't believe you spoiled that! An awful day, again. I had no idea it was today. Exactly, like, I had thought for sure that it... You know, actually, I did see, when I was going live, that the Game Awards channel was live with the title Summer Games Fest, so I guess I should have expected that. But I mean, I've also had, like, stuff to do today. I wasn't able to sit down and really watch it. I'm set up for stream and all that. Alright, delve deeper. Yeah, I don't like that text box. Or skybox, rather. Like, I'm almost tempted to just try the non-post-processing version of this, just to see if it doesn't do that. Remember, where there's smoke, there's fire. Even though you can just use the purple Pikmin to break all of these very quickly. I love the little treasure-carrying themes that play. Very whimsical. Elo chases after you with an easel board through 5 blocks of heavy trap at the speed of a cheetah and the strength of the thing. Strife Monolith. I believe it's a Mahjong tile. I could be mistaken. I don't know for sure. I never played Mahjong. I didn't want a Mahjong anyway. Why is it Mahjong? So, fun fact, which you may or may not have been aware, because it's never explained anywhere, that while you're in a cave, if you go to a different hole leading to a deeper sublevel, without all of your Pikmin, all of your available Pikmin, then just go with you. Cosmic Archive. I have no idea what game this actually is supposed to be. It's pronounced Mojang. Intense dirt noises, yeah. It is convenient. If you know you can do it. The first time that I played this game, like my very first playthrough, the one that lasted like 150 in-game days, because I just like to mess around. On the very last cave, I wound up losing like 40 Pikmin to a water hazard because the hole was on the other side of a large pool of water. So any non-blue Pikmin, I was intentionally getting in the water and whistling them over to get them to the other side before they drowned. I didn't have very good success. I think I was down to 1 white Pikmin for the final boss. Yeah. I didn't find out until trying it a lot later that, like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If I do it this way, then I just don't lose any Pikmin. They all automatically show up. Like, my mind was blown that that was even possible. Huh. You know, I don't think I've ever gotten this particular configuration. I've never seen the red bulb orb, like, out here. It's always been in this, like, main center area.
Louie.
Alright, Louie, show your worth. Use the purple Pikmin, and if you lose a single one, you're fired. Not getting stunned like they're supposed to. Like, after, like, 3 purple Pikmin slam on them, it should be stunning them. And it's not. Man, where are the Mitites? Bella Ramsey is reportedly being eyed for a big Marvel role. I don't remember who Bella Ramsey is. Or just shattered a whole handheld. An entire original Game & Watch. No wonder it was suffering. That's not... Oh, her! Right. Well, I mean... money talks. Also, why does this playing card look like it's like... Why does it look like it's embossed in, like, tin? Like, it doesn't look that way from the back of the card, but, like, you get that on that, it looks like it's made of sheet metal. Why is the luck wafer made of sheet metal? Mr. Game & Watch. Dream Architect. Ball. Alright, down we go. I mean, I guess if it's a foil luck wafer, then that must be a really lucky wafer. Ah, that's a peculiar, like, shed skin looking thing. I wonder what that could possibly be. That was a loud creature. What was that? Ah. I believe the term is... a worm? Put some pants on. Dear Neptune. Yep, the first major boss of the game, the Empress Bullglass. You just make it freak out if you don't throw any extra Pikmin on it until she does the shake-off. It's weirdly funny. Chris Woblacks did this rolling attack the first time I played it. And back then, I did what everybody who plays Pikmin at a very young age would do. Swarm! I lost like 60-some Pikmin. Also, I don't think that the eyes are textured correctly because its eyes are still very flesh-toned. Rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I did it. She's so overdramatic rolling like that. Yeah. Oh look, a love tester. You know, a thing that is weird. How bizarre. This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. These two things are not related, by the way. New 620. Huh. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a lore thing, like me lore, or what? Because that's oddly specific. Did they actually make merch of the larva? I mean, it is the bulb orb. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hokote cannot come soon enough. Just wait until it gives birth. An unfortunately true thing. Borderline experimental. Anyway, red Pikmin, help out with the carrying. Figuring of it is set from 2004. You have it. It was definitely a choice. Oh, yes. So, love testers are like one of those gimmicky type things, yeah? Like, oh, it's, yeah, you and your partner each press one of the buttons when the thing's on, and if you're compatible, it goes all the way up when, like, it doesn't actually, like, measure something, does it? It just kind of randomly decides, like, we're gonna move the needle up to, like, 80 between these two people. This contraption seems to react and approach its treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. And there it is. We love unlocking UI elements that are actually enormous boons. Give me one quick second. Oops. Who is that? Anyway. Back to it. Escape to the surface! Whee! You think the Pikmin are enjoying that ride, or are they absolutely terrified but are so loyal to Olimar that they just go for it? Because you figure, none of them are blue Pikmin. That's a water geyser. Less powerful water is enough to encase them in bubbles and make them freak out. Louie yelling Olimar like he's deep in thought. When's my birthday? No comment. And just like that, 20% of the debt already recovered. Now, we got a lot more to do today. Remove grubs. Let's go, less debt. Yeah. see, ultimately, Pikmin 2 appeals to the male fantasy of paying off all of your debt and winding up completely debtless. Debt-free, some might say. Get squished. I've got 147 Pikmin. I don't really see the need to, carry that back. Astounding! The ship says astounding a lot. I've never noticed this. But, like, every time we find something, the first thing the ship says is astounding. Ah, dang. Someone poured Kool-Aid dust all over that gate. Kool-Aid dust? My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? Surely not metal. If you find trouble, you can always go to the radar screen and, escape immediately. Are you not astounded? Kool-Aid residue. Yeah, it doesn't really give off the whole, like, this is toxic look. It looks more like grape flavor? Almost? Anyway, the White Flower Garden, sub-level 1. Grubs! Rub. Rub. Alright, that could have gone worse. I did forget, honestly, how... Let me find ice Pikmin here. Ah, dude, you're right. I mean, white flower garden. Snow is white. And cold. It's gotta be. It's gotta be the ice Pikmin. We've already got fire. We got ice. We don't know about electricity yet, but... Oh, that blue. Kiwi Shoe Pop. Oh, they actually updated this to, like, I guess a more recent brand look to this. That's actually kind of neat. For news that protects brown leather, the alien billboard. Which doesn't really look much like a billboard, but that's fine. Oh, I missed one. I missed two, actually. Oh, come on. Those are both within your radius of checking. Blue Pikmin are just my overall favorites. Male shear grubs, in parentheses, derogatory. Look at that, the bottle cap. This case seems simple now. Believe me, they will get a lot worse later. Oh, look at this. This is Dr. Pepper. Good for life. Drought Ender. Dublin, Texas. Do not the Pikmin. Unfortunately, some of the purple Pikmin have lost their flowers. This does not bode well. The Blowhogs, they also got a decent amount of merch. Favorite's still the wind one. Which one? Because there's two of them. The Puffy Blowhog and the Withering one. The Withering is the red one, the Puffy is the blue. The Fluffy Blowhog really is like... It really kind of encapsulates the alien feel of it, because it's this weird flying hog thing. Fluffy Blowhog? Kind of figured, but... important to check. Like, Bulborbs are kind of alien, but they don't really look too freaky. It kind of looks like a bug. I think part of it is the back end of it looking all, like, red, like a ladybug. Like red and spotted. The land-based blowhogs are like, yeah, they're there. The burrowing snagger is literally just a bird head on a snake. Luigi, look! How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hot house for foliage? It's that creepy Bowser's laugh. What an interesting development. Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into the flower. Absolutely yearning to plunder the depths of the petals of the... Anyway. Okay, so... Aha! There you are. Splendid. Now there might be a second... They sound like they're in pain. They like the pain, Luigi. Are you gonna shame them for this? Astounding. I don't know, Hokotei. I think you're just saying they want to be tossed. I like these little fellas. They're neat. Incredible! Some might even say astounding! A white Pikmin. It is tiny but looks distinctly... Its eyes are an unseemly red. The coughing up poison is always iconic. I didn't see it as coughing. I think it was just like... Pew. Not even cough, it's just like an exhale, just like... Ha. I guess it would be a cough then. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Good work, Olimar. You're 1 for 3. That's 2 entirely new types that you did not document the last time you were here. We haven't even seen 2 of the types that you did. What if they're extinct, Olimar, and it's all your fault for abandoning them? A data record of this type is a blank page since a certain captain never documented them. You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. The red-eyed Pikmin creepypasta. Something is wrong with this 2 copy. I don't remember my white Pikmin having blood red eyes. Realistic sap coming out of their eyeballs. Oh, you're too quick. Now who goes and buries a perfectly good roll of tape? Amazing! Astounding, even! The white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground! Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs, those weirdly realistic and blood-leaking eyes, allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Maybe they can just see right through walls. Maybe they can see through the screen. Maybe none of us are safe. They see you too. They see us all. Such an omniscient gaze of the white Pikmin. Even in the dark, you can still see them. Olimar's horrible at protecting endangered Pikmin. He literally shoves the purples and whites into the ship. I mean, to be fair, they don't have an onion. What else is he gonna do with them? Literally bury them in the ground? And only pick them when he's in the area? You appreciate the discovery of the ship having a New York accent. I mean, I made it up, but it fits a little too well, if you ask me. And I think that when we get to, like, later on, when the ship is a little bit more snarky, I think that it'll fit very well then. It's still kind of, like, very business-oriented at the moment. Super stick textile. Pikmin 3 F tier for losing such a goated ship. I mean, physically, that ship is a piece of garbage. Like, you see how it flies. Impacting a single tree branch is enough for one of the cockpits to burst open. And have you seen the way that ship flies in the Subspace Emissary and Smash Bros. Brawl? That thing can barely function. How are the sides of the tape not dirty? Unrealistic. Bad game. Because the white Pikmin cleaned it off when they dug it up? Come on. Use your noggin. Okay, that garbage is my treasure. I wouldn't sell it for focus. Well, you wouldn't, but they certainly did. Or at least the gold plating. Oh, jeez, this place is full of powdered Kool-Aid. Oh, no! What are we gonna do? I'm missing one. That means that one of them is trying to integrate. There it is. Not you. The nice thing about this game is that it doesn't really try to enforce the, like, Dandori aspect like it does in 3 and especially 4. Man, this run is full of firsts. I don't think I've ever seen the mushroom all the way up there either. That's usually where the chapstick is. You've brought up Pikmin figurines quite a bit, but there is an official gold-plated Hotate ship figurine that's almost $1,000. Impressive. I certainly believe it, but it's also like, wow. Really? Alright, that's all the poison. We have to hit 300 hours in Siege. Nice. Where did I find my dumbbell? Although the loot isn't randomized outside of caves. Like, on the surface, it's all still the same. But caves is definitely different. Like, this is not a randomizer. There is a randomizer available. But there's also, like, one singular floor. I feel like I have to yell over the sound of the treasure gauge. I'm gonna need to turn down sound effects, because that, I forgot how... Well, here's the thing, I don't think I've ever played Pikmin 2 with a headset on. Toxic toadstool. Yeah, I mean, it looks poisonous. Ye old days of Pikmin merch being super scarce. Glad you could have so much now for his release special event. Is that the Mushroom Kingdom? Survival ointment. Anyway, moving along. Oops. Okay, where is the pit? This pit does not burn! Alright, down we go. I believe we have one more sub-level remaining. You might know what this is if you either know the game, or I talked about this exact enemy earlier. Wonder if we'll ever find out why the pit burned for Ganon. Given how much time has passed, probably not. Okay, so I'm gonna showcase a technique that I tend to call Kill Squad. Typically against bosses, I go very slowly against them. And I just send Kill Squad after them. Luckily, this is one of the easier bosses, especially if he cooperates. I know I could have two-seconded him if I had more Pikmin on him, but oh well. Too fast, run away. Burnwing Snagrit. Very lethal if you don't know exactly how to fight it. Okay, bad. Somehow only one actually landed on his head. Stupid bird noggin. There we go. Pretty good job. Good thing there was only one, eh, Luigi? Look, a glove. Well done, Captain Olimar. You defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to. Oh no, don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? Glub. Now, some bosses, like one in particular in the very final area, I will pretty much only be fighting with, like, 2 purple Pikmin at a time. I can't be following the treasure. That pinging. When it's not coming out of a TV speaker, it is piercing. I'm so sorry, everyone. I will look to see if there might be, like, a custom fix that makes it a lot quieter. The only time it quiets down otherwise is just, like, in an actual fight. Like, in a boss fight. Glub. The 5-man knapsack. This material looks comfortable. We'll use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. Seam test conclusive. Cross-stitching successful. This thing can sew? Hold up. I never like put 2 and 2 together. The ship has some kind of fabricator on it that allows it to perform complex motions like sewing. Interesting. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press and hold the X emoji to take a nap. Do not tell the president where that knapsack came from. Nope, nope, nope. Louie, help me. No, don't you nap too. Help me, Golden. You want them to meet humans. I mean, have you seen the scale of this game? Each of these creatures individually is like an eighth of the size of a bottle cap. If they ever encountered a human, they'll just be like, ugh. And then the entirety of, like, last Pikmin would just dead, instantly. All crushed deaths, so completely inescapable unless you have rock Pikmin. Can't believe the Pikmin sold Olimar and Louie for 62 cents. And what's more, Louie was just the throw-in bonus. Olimar was the one that was 62 cents. Okay. I'm gonna be really strapped for time. Because like you can see, it's already starting to get kind of late. I mean, technically those are fellow trophies. We're not fighting more grubs. Those grubs can live for now. We gotta get back into here because I need more white Pikmin. But to further prove that point, though, the first human that Olimar met in the Subspace Emissary was Captain Falcon, who then massacred Olimar's entire squad save one red Pikmin in one attack. The nice thing is, going back through these caves to go back all the way down to farm more Pikmin, you don't even have to do the full cave, you just gotta run to the hole. Brawl was very good. Captain Falcon manhandling Olimar and that poor red Pikmin that jumped the cliff. No, he didn't even have a Pikmin with that one. It was just Olimar. Olimar left all the Pikmin that he might have had there behind. If he even had any with him. Olimar's underpowered to Smash Bros. Maybe Brawl. He was always tough for me in, I think Smash 4. Mostly because of this stupid little, like, up A and, like, neutral air with, like, spinning attacks. There's, like, jump into the air and spin a little bit. For some reason, that would always hit me whenever the AI played as him. Actually, I should have purple Pikmin for knocking out my wisps. There's always one that doesn't listen. Speed! Giant boulder when the Pikmin map is really cool too. Yeah, that was a really cool map. Like, honestly, they really nailed the Pikmin representation in Brawl and I guess subsequently Ultimate. Yeah, that's one based on Pikmin 3 that I think was in Smash 4. Ah, nice, got them all in one. Okay. I didn't collect anything, I can just leave. Oh, the Pikmin's little cheer. Ooh. Okay. So we don't need to worry about that one poison gate because that is entirely an entirely optional path. The other poison gate is entirely necessary. Which is why I went back to double my white Pikmin count, because normally poison-covered gates are very tough to get through. Oh man, So I don't know what I'm gonna... Honestly, this entire run might be shot if I can't get the other half of the Spherical Atlas today. Because, like, as tight of a time limit as it is, there's really not enough time to do anything else. And there's nothing else really left to do on this map. Yeah, no, this is actually going to be scary close. Actually, no, it's not going to be scary close. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's not possible. I can't. This isn't going to get torn down fast enough, and... I can't kill... Because I still have to kill that Creeper Chrysanthemum right there, and then build that bridge. What's that wall made of? I believe it's supposed to be like tree roots. Destroy him! Careful, careful, nobody go in the water. That's doing alright. I'm gonna get to make it. I like forgot how to do New York accent for a second. I like almost went like Irish, like bad Irish. Wow, New York accent. No, not Australia. What am I doing? New York. Hey, whoa, I'm walking there. Fascinating. This object is highly similar to the one you found in the Valley of Repose. This still isn't right. By examining this further, I may be able to extrapolate new planetary data. There we go. Oh no, I'm not gonna get it. Hold on, the sun will be setting soon. Call the Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal life was ferocious and therefore dangerous. Lose your Pikmin into the onion and yourselves into my hull so we can take refuge in low orbit. Pikmin in your squad will enter the onion in the roll at day's end, so call them all to you. Oh, I'm gonna get it so close, but it's just not gonna happen. That's so sad. Come on. I might have this. Oh, this is gonna get so close. Yes, I want to do this within 14 days. Down to the wire. Whew. Geographic projection. The entire southern hemisphere. You really don't... Until you get to see it like this, you really don't notice just how little... Like, how much ocean is in the southern... Isn't just the southern hemisphere of the entire planet. Oh, this doesn't really show Antarctica either. This hemisphere also contains a hidden microchip. I'll attempt to decrypt the stored data. Decoding complete. As I surmise, this chip contains additional topographic data. The data has been input into my database. Inputted is not really a word, I don't think. I shall name it the survey chart. Alright, 30% of debt recovered. Let's go. Frame rate, please. Got a good amount of white Pikmin built up. Purple Pikmin's already quartered what's necessary. Just a quick nap before sunset. Ah yes, the big success theme. A lot done on that third day. You know it. 15 purple Pikmin, 30 white Pikmin, 2 entire caves completed, and unlocked the third area. I am lying. Look at that money. And in fact, because we, Sequence broke the healing cask, we actually have an entire set done. That doesn't normally happen. Look at that. Stonks. Stonks. I dropped my controller doing that. No, Lamar, good work so far. I hereby promote you to Perennial Manager. Here's a tutorial again on the exact thing that the game's already told you like 4 times. Hope all goes smoothly. Happy coaching, savings and learn. Hope all goes smoothly. The perplexing pool. Again, this game and its plosives. And in this area? Yes. Look, it's them! It's the yellow Pikmin! They were on that tree! Wow, that water's reflecting. Good morning! The white Pikmin are lodged with the purple ones in my home. The 2 types are sleeping well and do not quarrel. I have made them most comfortable. You can call out the white Pikmin by standing in the light beneath me and pressing the A emoji. On a separate note, be wary of overworking yourselves. Taking a break can be courageous too. To retire early for the day, yeah, just let me know. Alright, first things first is actually we're not going on a total murder. Why is that a triangle? Guess we'll find out in a second. Look at that one. Just being all sassy, just being like, oh, you're looking at me? Joseph Joestar, you're looking at me, aren't you? Look, off in the distance! Wild Pikmin! Can you see them, Captain Olimar? They are yellow Pikmin. You encountered them when you crashed on this planet, correct? Alright. Now you're 2 for 4. You got a 50% success rate. It'd be most helpful if they remembered you like the red ones did. Yes, most helpful. Alright, now there should be... Yeah, how'd you feel to get crushed, you stupid frog? Aha! Sheer wings. Dastardly vermin. Intractably deadly. Overall, not nice. No, not quite. You know what, that'll do. Okay, I'm... No, okay, Alright, we reached the first reset, because there's no way I can save them. They are too far away. Well, I tried. Okay. You have to give me a sec, because now I gotta set up workout cam. So, I've done this... I've done a skip before, where I have thrown purple Pikmin up and around that little pile of sticks to make that bridge without needing to run all the way around. It doesn't... honestly, now that I think about it, I don't think it actually saved any time. So I don't know why I do it when this could easily happen. It's a little silly of me. But that's why I also try to do it like the very beginning of the day. No, don't do that. Reload it. I guess I could have checked the standard edition at that point, but oh well. Shush, Windows noises. Something doesn't seem right. I don't quite know what it is. Hopefully all the settings for it... Oh, no, I don't think they did, because this looks weird. Things look weird. Yeah, they were about to drown. So... we reset. I got workout cam set up, so... as per fail conditions... First of all, we're back here now. And... start that, show. I should have really stretched beforehand, but the chances are running a little bit late to stream. Alright. Only 5 though, because that's how failure conditions go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. It makes a bit more sense when I do that for, like, things like, say, Dark Souls, and dying in that, because that happens frequently. But I expect this to happen a lot more frequently as time goes on. Anyway, perplexing pool. So for real this time, and we'll go the slow way and not accidentally drown things. Okay, can't skip the intro cutscene, but that's fine. Not rereading the dialogue. We actually are going to wind up utilizing the white Pikmin. Perhaps not in the way you might think, though. Louie, get over here. Ah, I forgot about that. Wild Pikmin. Amazing. The yellow. Shearwigs. Oh, whoops. Good call. I forgot that I did that because I got this game's bugged by the... Are there so many eggs? Bro, maybe look bad. One less problem to deal with later. Missing pool music is indeed good. Alright.
Louie.
Okay, where is... Think you're slick, do ya? Didn't stand a chance. Okay, I think I probably should have brought 40. Honestly, I forgot that, that thing was there. Okay, so this is where the divide and conquer aspect comes into play. Purple Pikmin, handle this. Okay, 30 should be enough to take down a fiery bolt blast, but just in case, this will be the first instance of ultra spicy spray used. Swooping snitch bug, we swoop your life. That takes just one Pikmin to weigh it down. It's crazy. Considering they can carry two just fine. I just think of it more as like that one just like hits it in a spot where like it like messes up its antenna flaps. It's like, oh geez, I don't know, I'm falling. Astounding! The heads of the Pikmin are glowing, and they seem extremely agitated. The ultra spicy spray appears to increase Pikmin's speed and attack power. What a discovery! Ultra aura spray. I saved them! No deaths today! It was very close too, he almost finished the chomp animation. Alright, while you're ramped up, might as well... well, not amped up anymore. Yeah? Yeah? It just deloaded the entire enemy. What is this? A strange mold-like botanical entity has spread across the ground here. Interesting. I'm detecting other plant life suffocating beneath it. Oh, they did it.
Louie.
Alright, Louie, start making your way around. Okay, something just finished. I'm pretty sure it was the purples. They love attacking the air. Okay, the purple Pikmin we can put away because everything's dead that's going to be dead for now. Can't leave it on his own for too long and start eating the bugs. Okay, don't carry that. Well, Olimar, you can hang out with the white Pikmin. And let's call the yellows down. There we go. The yellow Pikmin have climbed down the tree and are staring in this direction. Why do they only stare? Do they not even have eyelids? That's weird. They appear to like high places and seem to be quite light. They also have very large ears. If I had named them, they would be called ear Pikmin, but I'll use the name Olimar gave them. They heard that. Curious, my static electricity senses are reacting violently. What could this mean?
Louie.
Oh, I want those berries. Ow, go away! Now more fodder for the yellow Pikmin. I have to stop the red Pikmin from taking those. Yes, yes, purple berries. Delicious grapes. Except they're not, they're bitter. Astonishing! Astounding, even! This purple berry contains an ultra-bitter essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but research just like the spicy one. Oh, no, don't do that. Right, I only need 2 more berries. In the meanwhile, continue building up the yellow Pikmin. Enough for 2 purple berries, and then we can grab this back and put the red Pikmin away. 1 and Oh, look at that. Come back, have you? The day's already over half done, and we haven't actually gotten any treasure, but we're also building up the yellow Pikmin, so that can be forgiven. No. There we go, that's more like it. Pikmin population priorities, yep. Wow. Captain Olimar, I've completed my research on the purple berries you discovered. Behold the Ultra Bitter Spray. It's untested, but I believe it will be highly effective. Do that. Because the important thing about this is that now you can find doses of the sprays through eggs.
Louie.
Alright, you can just hang back at base, take a nap. Meanwhile, let's get the white Pikmin on a break duty. Be very useful for helping out the yellow Pikmin. We're gonna get the farther away stuff first seems the white Pikmin because they carry things so much faster. Yeah, I know Louie would have made plucking these marginally faster, but who cares? Alright. Let's go hit up some nectar for these fellas. We got 55 yellow so far. Yellow Pikmin always wind up being, like, the lowest population count. Well, of the ones that have onions. Okay, now we'll go around this way because that makes sense. Hey, no, stop. That's what I thought. Okay, actually, this might be their electric gimmick in this one. I do too. It makes it a lot better. Hey, where are you taking that? No. There we go. It gives them a bit more identity than they had in Pikmin 1. And just so that today wasn't a complete monetary wash. Fine. You know what's one thing that's kind of a shame? Video game soundtracks don't use, like, weird synths anymore. Like, yeah, it's a piano, but like that like background like bass synth that's going on there, like that sounds really cool. But like games just don't tend to use it anymore. It's like now it's just like, oh, big band orchestra. Yay. Alright, we got the bottle opener, otherwise known as the Impediment Scourge. Alright, let's get these last yellow Pikmin a little bit of a... Nectar.
Louie.
Oh! I didn't realize he was close there for the yellow Pikmin to try carrying him. I'm so glad I swapped over to him. I wouldn't have seen that, and then this could have been a disaster. Alright, new Pikmin type, we got plenty of it. I will say, day 3, I'm glad that I didn't let them take the... Jeez, I wasn't expecting that to be there attacking my ship. Just like frantically like hitting buttons like, we gotta lift off, Louie! Louie, we gotta lift off! He's just asleep in the other cockpit. Louie! Louie! Oh. We gotta take off! The thing's trying to eat us! Oh yeah. Wow, I actually have more yellow Pikmin than red Pikmin right now. That's unusual. No, Lamar, terrible news! I thought I would have aquatic savings and loan, but it seems my loan came from the shop next door. All devouring black hole loan sharks! Oops. Like, seriously. Oops. Omar and Louie just had like a harrowing, like, we gotta get out of here moment as the flaming bull blacks is just trying to eat through the hull, and 2 frogs trying to squish it. And the president's just like, yeah, by the way, I beans it hard. Alright, perplexing pool. We're going back here because we can actually nab... Well, it's fine, Olmar. More food for later. Yeah. Actually, hold on. This is a stupid idea. I shouldn't have come back here. I have to reset. This isn't a death reset, though. This is just a... Oops, I clicked the wrong thing reset. Pardon me just a moment. I will get us right back in the game shortly. Unfortunately, resetting... I need to figure out what the hotkey is for resets. Very helpful. Is there like a... I'll search for it later. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh my god, it did the thing again. That stupid thing did the thing again. Where it's like not quite fit to frame. What was it? Control? It was control, okay. Hold on, I'm resizing this because I did not realize that this was a little bit off. Because for some weird reason, is there just like an easy like fit mode to this? No, I don't need that. See, fit to screen doesn't work because fit to screen has like little black bars at the top and bottom. I don't like that. I'm sorry. If I had seen this earlier, I would have fixed this earlier. We reach too much in Siege and end up sitting in the menu and then spend one of the battle pass to pull some legendary skins. I mean, hey, as long as you're having fun with it, I guess. It's still Colonel. Everything is awful, Colonel. Okay, I think that I've got top is still a little off. Okay, this isn't something that like I could have fixed this already, but sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. Now it looks fine, and now it will continue to look fine. And we get back to the actual game. So we're not doing Perplexing Pool again. Now we're going to get the blue Pikmin on day 5. I probably won't be able to finish the Awakening Wood all in one day, because this is mostly going to be propagating the blue Pikmin. Which isn't going to be the easiest thing, because there's not a whole lot of creatures left for them to take. Elden Ring? It's good. I'm very much enjoying it. We will be playing a little bit more of it later today. I want to get like a solid standard stream time and then cap it off with Night Rain after the fact. Tadpoles. Right, like there's a decent amount of stuff that they can take, but like there's also a lot that's just not there now. Okay, Louie, you stay down here. These things are stupid joust proboscis. No, no, no! Oh. It bounced off the stupid thing's shell, and now I have to read. Ugh, that actually really irks me. Alright. Gotta reset. I didn't even have the music on it. I didn't have the game audio on. I need to just disable Windows noises. Alright. Sit-ups time, because that's what I do next in the rotation. Hold on. Forgot that electric is instant death in 2 makes you realize how forgiving the newer ones are. Yeah, really. I mean, I feel like electricity should still have been, like, insta-kill. But yeah. Alright. Enjoy the menu music. Do a batch of 10 sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, there go my knees. My knees have been cracking for years. It's nothing to do with me being almost 30. Okay. Back. And game is back. And audio's back. Okay, so forget bringing the purple Pikmin. I'm only going to take the yellow Pikmin up there. Toss all of them up there. Swarm that thing to death, bro. Yeah, I want all hands on deck. Tear down this wall. We'll need those later. Yeah, electric is intractably deadly in this game. It's disgusting. But makes complete sense. Hey, Louie, again, you stay down there. You just see it get ejected out from the side. Hey, look, it's blue pick. My favorite. Look there! Wild blue Pikmin are chasing prey near the water's edge! Perhaps by observing these wild specimens you can understand more about their true nature. I apologize, I was momentarily entranced by them. Now back to work. Oh, look at it. The burn even dropped a blue pellet. How generous. They have no idea they have to face the water right later. You're not supposed to know that either.
Louie.
It is a shame that this game wasn't on advanced enough hardware that you could send you could like send one captain to go do something while the other one You know, I actually had no idea you could... Oh, come on, really? It's that soon? Ugh. Now, unfortunately, because their onion is in the middle of the water, we can't utilize white Pikmin to help. I'm spaghetti. Kind of what you used for Rochi before when it came to carrying other stuff instead of entirely relying on him. Yeah. At last, you've encountered them. They seem to have gill-like ducts on their cheeks. They must be blue Pikmin. Never mind the, like, bright cerulean coloring on them. Like the other types, they look to you for direction. A dismal stare. We love the blue Pikmin. Just to, like, map hang up to, like... While they are indeed surviving naturally, they still seem to long for a valiant leader. I guess you'll have to do Olimar. What? blue paint? It is. Not just any blue paint, blue Mario paint. Alright, they've done it. I think part of it is like, because they have the mouth, like, almost kind of makes them more expressive, in a way. Let them start carrying that across. I'll finish plucking these. Now I think that burn it takes 8 Pikmin. I'm trying to remember the Mario paint theme, and I'm having difficulty. Was these Mario the real person in the Pikmin universe? Mario was real? Okay. Now we'll just carry a few of these over. We'll pick up Louie on the way. What do you mean turn red? Oh, come on. Okay, you start carrying that back. They can handle that. I know what I said earlier, that it's entirely unnecessary. However, I don't like leaving a single stone unturned. We can get this back real quick and can send these 10 to destruction detail. No, you're fine. Oh, that's right. I forgot that there was that treasure up there as well. Alright. Money. Decorative goo. Set those two on that. We'll set these two. Just started to break this all by their lonesomes. I'm spreading a little thin. How's that gate? Hardly any progress. Nice. A bit of a flower bulb. Those two can, they'll break that gate. Well, they're not breaking the gate, they're breaking the rock in front of it. That way other Pikmin can break the gate down later. just to see if the glint beetle's back. Because if it is, then that's a whole bunch of new cool stuff. It is not. Tid. Right, you need the blue Pikmin for this. 5 purples should be able to handle this fella. Well, that's a shame. Except the blue Pikmin can get it. Okay, so I can put the purples away. Then we'll put the rest of these whites onto destruction detail as well. Or I can go round up all the blue Pikmin that are there. Give them a little bit of nectar. Wow, those two broke that rock faster than the 10 could break down this wall. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. No, I didn't think they could do it. I didn't think they'd do it that fast. You can like see the stretch on their faces when they get yanked. It's kind of funny.
Louie.
Okay, so now the white Pikmin can be taken back as well. If I'm not mistaken, that's incorrect. Yeah, that just leaves a couple of platforms to get up there, which, you know, tearing that down was entirely unnecessary. Now that I have the blue Pikmin. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Leaf... that all that the, like, Leaf State does is just affect, speed. It doesn't actually affect power. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tight, but I'm gonna try to get them. Okay, nice. All of them got flowers. Which means that we are not slowed down at all to try and get that yellow Wollywog and yellow pellet over to that other area. Louie, you hang back so you can grab those white Pikmin as soon as that's done. Sleep!
Louie.
Okay, while they carry that back, Louie, you can hang out near this gate. We're dealing with surprisingly quick. Yeah, let's build this. Because I'm gonna need to bring enough purples to take that down. Because over there's a snagger hole. All you need for that, don't take that in a weird way. It's actually what the dungeon's called. And the Bulblax Kingdom is the other way, but that's guarded by an electric gate. Okay, I'll be able to pluck all of them. Oh, perfect timing. There's a lot of interesting names in this game. Only if you think about them in an interesting way. Okay, I can't pluck all these, and I have had a bad instance of plucking a Pikmin, and it didn't count as in my party, and wound up getting left behind in Sunset. So I'm not going to do that. Okay. Pikmin being plucked just to perish. Exactly. Why is that thing's animation so fast? That frog got the ultra spicy syrup. Or spray. Decorative Goo and Pilgrim Bulb. 3313. Mario 64? It's all connected. Every copy of Pikmin 2 is personalized. Every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. Build 3313! I just took a call from my loan agent. He has the scariest voice I've ever heard. While you two are dawdling about, my life hangs by a thread. Get to work, slackers! Elle is fake. No, I think Elle might be real. Okay, so let's see. I kind of wanted to build up more Pikmin first, but the only place that's going to wind up having any Pikmin building things is going to be the Valley of Repose. The Valley of Repose is going to be real tough to do in one day. But I'm only on day 6. I have one more day in Awakening Wood. There's no way it's going to take more than one. Perplexing Pool. There's the Cave of Spiders. Shower Room's going to take a little bit to get through. Or to get to, rather. That has a lot of potential for accidentally losing Pikmin and needing to restart. Yeah, we're going to the Perplexing Pool. I'm going to do multiple things. I'm mostly going to work with stuff that's around the base right now. Because I still need to bolster my blue population. Life was good, and yes, it is indeed a good start to the weekend. We're going to pull 25 blues. Oh wait, hold on, aren't there... There are, okay. We're gonna pull all of my blues. And I'm going to attempt a very dangerous maneuver. Well, not this. This is just... That's just that, and I'll worry about, like, scooping those up later. Kill. Just carefully lure them away from each other. Okay.
Louie.
Population build day, sort of. See, there's a quick way to do it, but it involves you breaking open the shower room. And if I'm going to do that within any short length of time... then I'm going to take some repeated trips. Because I do not trust the stone platform. At all. It seems kind of large. So we're gonna go 10 at a time, and I'll take the last, like, 15. Quick, how's the loot gate coming? Okay, they're doing good. They're doing pretty good. Okay, this is progressing pretty much exactly as I hoped it would. They've got this building. We'll just set the rest of them going. Actually, they're almost done. Let me wait for them. Okay, splendid. The full idea is going to be to basically hit all the caves in one fell swoop. In the water, yep, Toady Bloister. That's going to be the big population booster. These ones will probably finish their gate first, and then I can start moving back all the, like, other stuff. There we go. Blues kind of need the highest population count out of all of these. And for very good reason. But not till later. Okay, that's very good. That is very, very good. Because you lost your flower, you get to carry that back by your lonesome. Think about what you've done.
Louie.
Okay, Louie, just round them up and wait. Almost gonna make the long trek back. You have a productive day with still quite a bit of time left. Indeed. I will say, Pikmin 4 did kind of get me into a better mindset with this game of like, hey, how can I like split up my teams to do things better? A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? I've been observing the two of you working together. You've been cooperating well. Yet to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of a boss-worker relationship. Learn to divvy things up. If you can master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment. Or swap over and not realize when a spotty bullbear is about to eat your ass, literally. Alright, drain the lake. A little bit of free Pikmin generation. all, they're quick enough that even if the Bloister does attack, it won't matter. Okay, there is one other thing that I should be doing today. Just kind of get some of the more in-depth things, because this area has a lot of in-depth treasures to acquire. So, first things first, there should be one or more Shirleys remaining. Now get out of the water, you don't belong there. Okay, Louie, you hang out here so that you can scoop that up later. Meanwhile, I can go and get blue Pikmin. Actually, put some of the blue Pikmin away. Go get the onion replica first. Except you're just gonna slow things down. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That's gonna take a bit more effort. We're not gonna do that.
Louie.
Dense, very good, very good. I do enjoy the puzzles that, like, make you use multiple Pikmin types. It just makes it a little bit different. Okay, onion replica I can get later. Right now, I should more focus on... Oh, this asshole. Okay, that's gonna take a little bit. I can probably deal... Oh wow, the Bloister, like, got something in range. That's funny. And there we go. Look at all of this delicious Pikmin nutrients. That'll keep him healthy.
Louie.
Are you joking? Really? Okay, that's the unfun part of that particular puzzle. I had to do the whole day over again now. I have to do the whole day over again. Balls. I did the whole day over again because one stupid Pikmin decided that, oh, I'm gonna sit in the water too long. Squats time, you don't get to watch me do squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I really should have stretched that. Hurt a lot more than it should have. Feels bad. Feels very, very bad. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Alright, back to the perplexing pool. However, I do have an idea. One that won't eat up too many more resources. Will still let me do all the things that I want to. And should actually let me get the onion replica in one fell swoop. So. 5 weight Pikmin. Drop them off there. They're a surprise tool that'll help us later. Let's draw all blue Pikmin. Okay, that did not quite go as planned, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Alright, so... Not a fan that some of them change into that. Also not a huge fan of this particular water dump configuration. Okay. Get that started. You think Van Gogh had a blue Pikmin period? I'll take your word for it. I was being a little too cautious. Getting 20 over at once is not that big of a deal. How's that gate? Still going. Yeah, that should be all of them. So 40. It's 5 less than last time, but that's fine. So now we're at an impasse where we have to wait for one of the two teams to be done. So now would be a good time to take out the Toady Bloister, so that's just done. You know what, we'll also set 5 to just start yanking grass for nectar, because you don't really need too many Pikmin to deal with a Toady Bloister. I'm going... Okay, so we'll actually set these 8 to tearing down the shower room. I forgot to turn the thing on. I'm sorry. Good call. I'm sorry. Can I skip this? No. Alright, Louie and the yellow Pikmin are just kind of stranded here until after... until after this section's done, no matter what. Okay, so that is a huge blue Pikmin boom. The Toady Blazer is worth 50. Okay. Louie, you can take the yellow Pikmin and move them over to the other area. I believe that was the gate falling. Good timing for that getting picked up right then and not when the shearwigs sprouted up, because that would have been a bit of a problem. Aquatic Mine. Okay, all those are done. Tempting for high amounts of efficiency with this, if you can't tell. They're almost back, so let them just kind of carry these. Two. Get these to start building that bridge. Then I'll go over, deal with the back area. Start digging up the onion replica. Worry about carrying stuff back after I get the bridge done. Louie, you are in charge of this section. Hope that frog goes as smoothly as it did last time. They can't start to carry and accidentally drown if I don't let them. Yeah, one of the yellow Pikmin in the exact puzzle that I had just praised decided it would have been a fantastic idea as soon as the gate went down to just kind of, fall in the water and take a swim. Haha, my yellow Pikmin, he loves swimming! I think that I'm gonna need all these Pikmin to carry that sauce lid. Luckily, the white Pikmin, if they do finish that first, can't do anything with it. Okay, that gate's already down by 1. Okay, cool. Which way are you gonna try and go with that? Okay, wrong way. I have to clear out that way still. And wait until this is done first. I'm not letting that happen again. See, to try and do it again. Okay, y'all people are safe, which means this day is fine. The yellow Pikmin honestly kind of don't need any more Nor Pikmin. The rest of that should honestly kind of go to the red Pikmin, but that's kind of an issue in and of itself. That'd hurt too, given the day's almost like, yeah, like the last time. Okay, Louie, go and get those white Pikmin. I'm gonna have Olimar start clearing out the rest down there. Oh, come on! Right as soon as the thing's about to do that. Since 1937. June 1921. That's an old jar of sauce. And, in fact, it even predates. Unless it means like the June 19th of 2021. Okay, we can at least move the onion replica down to the lower area. These bodies are all going to go to waste.
Louie.
Okay, 66. What are you doing with Woodrow Wilson's tomato sauce? It's only the lid. Oh, they got a little bit further than I thought. Okay. Whew. Oh, there is still tripping in this game. I thought that... I guess it just happens less. Pikmin 1, they tripped a lot. These Pikmin be tripping. Okay, 126 blues. That's pretty good. So... next time I come here to the perplexing pool... I need to take care of that frog right there. Tear down the gate to the glutton's kitchen. Okay, so I'll do 30-70. Yeah, that should work. 30-70. These frogs keep attacking my ship! What'd I ever do to the frogs? Perplexing Pool is a very vast area and has a lot of things to, like, be doing all at once. They can't get up that rusty ship smell. I guess not. Now that's a good increase. Still zeros across the board. The only thing lost has been time. Hi, Papa. Mama heard you got a promotion, so now she's very happy. You have lots of people under you now, right? Does that mean you're a super captain? I love the email system in this game because it gives so much character to a bunch of completely unrelated characters that you never have to actually talk to, and it just works so well. Okay. I don't think I want to completely finish the Perplexing Pool. Because there's still a decent amount of overworld stuff. No matter what, there's gonna be like 2 more days left of this. There's gonna be 2 days left of Valley of Repose. But I still have to like get all the way across it. I don't want to do Valley of Repose though until I build up my sprays a bit more, which means more caves. Because you figure this is day 7. I have 7 days left after this. I haven't even unlocked the 4th area. Okay, so let's plan this out a little bit, shall we? There's 3 more caves here. One is all the way at the far end, which I still need to open, as well as a treasure back there that I still need to get. Okay, well, at least it got me in the middle of planning and not in the middle of a day. Because it's a redeem, it's a full 10. Starting to count from where I left off. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Music is good for a workout. I mean, if you say so. Alright, so anyway. I only have 1 day left in Awakening Wood, and that's going to be pretty simple. Sick like 25 yellows onto the electric gate blocking the Bullblack's Kingdom now that I have that area open. There's the Chance Totem. That'll be quick. And I have another frog to slay, a poison thing to push aside, and the Snaggart Hole to conquer. As well as the Badman, the birdie that's up on the wall there that's always just a pain to get to. There's always another frog to slay. And how? Like I said, Valley of Repose is going to be at least 2 days, if not 3. Wistful Wild isn't terribly long, but there's just a lot in it, and there's only so much you can do when you've got 100 purples. I mean, no matter what, you can't do the Wistful Wild at all until after Valley of Repose is done. I'm gonna struggle to get this to 14 days, I think. I'm beginning to think that my record might have been 24 days, not 14. I may have bit off more than I can chew with this. I think I'm gonna try. Alright, we got enough time to do 1 more day as long as I don't have to, you know, restart it. So, there's definitely 2 more days left in the Perplexing Pool. Because there's the Onion Replica, both of the frogs, Fortified Delicacy. Actually, that might not. If I use purples, I should be fine. And then just the rest be blues. There's the electric gate in front of the Glutton's kitchen. And I really want that electric resist. Before I do much of anything else. Okay, yeah. Okay. Perplexing Pool. This might be the last day of it. We'll see. Ten whites, 5 purples. We're going kill squad here. We're gonna end the frogs. Oh, the Bloister comes back to life that fast? I didn't realize. Why is the Onion Replica not there? Treasures aren't supposed to move. It's buried again at that. Oh, you've got to be joking. The entire point is me uncovering and moving it there was that it would be there the second. I thought the treasures didn't move again. Okay. Why are those water dumples back? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Get over there, we'll bash the dumples. Okay, these ones don't matter because the Onion Replica doesn't come this way.
Louie.
But there's no dangers for those other Pikmin. So they can get the fortified delicacy back. I lied, apparently. Why is there a shearwig there? It's been like 3 days! Okay. No, that was one of the whites that was carrying back the fortified delicacy. So I know exactly what happened. I'm just more surprised that it happened. What is that? I hit the wrong button. There we go. At least it was still fairly early in the day. It's not like I did a whole lot. It's still aggravating, but at least I didn't do a whole lot. And now I know. Oysters, so that's not an issue. Where are you, grub? Sorry, wig. Oh, you respawned as well. And here I thought it was one of the frogs I had to worry about. Alright. Come on.
Louie.
You know what? We're just gonna go down with 50 then. And we're going to lay waste to the entire area. Not these guys, they can keep living. The other two water dumples are absolutely getting annihilated. Busy with that. Yeah, well, they're both close. Right, you're good. You're relieved. The rest of you, get this thing dug up. Yep, see? They would have carried it right past the shearwigs. Exactly what happened.
Louie.
Find a little conch shell. Olimar can clean up that spot. Let me just get over to the other northward area. Start clearing that out. By start clearing that out, I mean deal with Le Frog. Okay, good. I got a little nervous for a second. I realized I pulled them all back a little too early. it worked out. Purples, because we'll need that. Okay. Onion replica. Huh, it looks an awful lot like onions. Ain't that something? Oh, right, there's the other 5 white Pikmin. I was about to say, like, why is my count wrong?
Louie.
It's a gate. Hardly budged. Fantastic. A treasure could bring you to tears. All of them go away. Take out the yellows. So as I don't accidentally waste the Toady Bloister thing, I want to give that to the red Pikmin. That's 7, not 6. I can count. I'll just take all the Shearwigs just because they deserve it. They deserve to be converted! Nutrients paste! These are all in. Let's go over here. Wow, that has budged. Okay, once the number stops climbing. You know what? We can go with a full squad of blues. I don't think there's a Queen Candy Pop button here, and even if there is, that's fine. Well, he'll never get up again. Ooh, good. The blues have made a little bit of progress. Louie. Joy. There's only one treasure back there. If I can get this gate down, then I know that I could get this and all the other holes in one day. I've still got a decent amount of time, though. But this gate has to be taken down first. Okay, there's 2 steps. Electric gate's also in 2 steps. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing any caves, or if I do, I'm gonna like go to a cave, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Ugh. Let's just activate the cutscene. Interesting. My odor detectors are reacting. A strong scent wafts from that hole. I am a machine, so rating sense is beyond me, but your faces tell me all I need to know. You are both drooling. I wish just once I could feel what it's like to drool. Odor.
Louie.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to kill those crawlmads, get the adamantine girdle, and ship that all the way back in this day. So I'm gonna take these blue Pikmin back. That's a lie, actually. I'm going to leave 5 of them here. Then I'll take them all back. And then go into that cave. Because that's the Glutton's Kitchen, which has the very important item. You know, I might as well also just trigger this cutscene too. Yeah, my sensors are giving out foreboding signals. These signals could very well mean that this hole is filled with wretched, nasty bugs. Vicious, program-terminating bugs. Ha, get it? Computer bugs? Alright, I'm just gonna do a real quick, like, scout around in that back area. See exactly what's there. And then I'll swap over to Olimar, hop into the pit. It won't burn.
Louie.
There we go. Louie, stop messing around. Wait, how do you get up there again? Oh, that's right, you have to do this stupid puzzle. Blowhog, and oh hey, what's this? Interesting. Astounding, one might say. Deepest sections of this hole seem to be submerged in liquid. Sadly, I am a delicate piece of machinery that is sensitive to water. You two must go alone. Why do you look at me with such scornful expressions? I'm an expensive machine. Fine, I'll go, but this wantonly reckless treatment of company property will be reported. Good thing we're not actually going in there yet. I forget exactly how many Pikmin are needed for the girdle. Submerged castle. Luckily, that's not what we're doing right now. We're doing well, we're not actually doing it. We're going into this particular dungeon. Yeah, no, submerged castle will probably wind up being next stream. I don't know. There's a lot of caves that I'm saving inadvertently. So yeah, this will be a preview of what we're going to be seeing next time, considering the game is now saved. And that means that this is going to be the end of this segment of the stream.